Hello, I'm Jim Gardner, author of Artists Are Like Apple Trees, a guidebook for success in music, art, and theater, as well as author of You Have the Talent. So where is the money? And the answer to that question is, the money always lies in providing a product or a service that benefits others. People pay for things that they value. People pay for things that they think they will get some kind of benefit from. So the question is, how to use your talent in a way that benefits someone else? The answer to that is the opportunities to provide service are unlimited. Consequently, the opportunities to earn money are also unlimited. People pay for service, whether it's in the form of actually doing some kind of work, labor, or conceptual idea such as an interior decorator or a school teacher, someone that provides a valuable service, or a product such as a painting that hangs on a wall, or a sculpture, or a piece of jewelry. But people are willing to pay for things that benefit them, so I am suggesting to you that you now make a list of things that you enjoy doing, and then make another list of ways that what you enjoy doing could be beneficial to someone else, that they would be willing to pay for it. In this video, I want to specifically talk about goals, lists, dreams, and desires. Wanting something. Actually, everything starts with desire. Getting out of bed in the morning begins with a desire. Perhaps to relieve yourself and make yourself comfortable, you gotta get up. But there's a situation that is so nice to just keep the covers, but now you desire to stay in bed, or you desire to make yourself comfortable. One desire will overpower the other, and that's where you will take action and proceed on with your life to satisfy and fulfill the desire for pleasure, fulfillment, sense of importance, sense of power or control, things that motivate you. So the question is, what motivates you to take action? What is it that you really want? What is your goal in life? How far down the road can you imagine your life? I prefer to work in 20-year terms, such as first part of my life, I basically lived at home until I was about 18 years old, went to college, roughly a 20-year generation there. Got out of college, what is my career aspirations for the next 10, 15, or 20 years, so that by the time I'm 40 years old, what have I accomplished? From 40 till 60, roughly productive years, whatever. What do I want when I'm 60 years old? My children are of a certain age. They've grown during the time that I've grown. Our whole family has shifted. Picturing the results, 20-year increments, 20-year segments, helps to set goals for what I need to do today. I live in the now, but I plan for tomorrow. That's a very important key to moving life forward. Taking action today, but always having tomorrow in mind, so that we are always moving in that direction. I'd like to insert a little graphic example here of the value of goals. In life, they have the river of life that we are all in some way involved with. And let's just say that we are at point A, the starting point, and we want to get to point B somewhere in the future, down the river of life. In the river of life, there are many little stepping stones or obstacles, depending on how you use them. Anyway, there are very, very many things in front of us, and we get to choose every day, every step of the way, what to do with what's in front of us. When most of us enter the job market, we normally go for the best offer that's convenient or close, or at least we have the basic skills to get our foot in the door. And so we jump on our first opportunity, which is right there. Now, we stick with that job for a few years, but we outgrow it quickly. And if we don't have a goal, then we just switch jobs from, let's say, well, from one restaurant to another restaurant. We work at that restaurant for a while, but it doesn't really satisfy us anymore. But we have that skill, so we go to another restaurant nearby and we continue in essentially the same occupation, but a different location. And so our life begins to go from point A to point A plus to point A plus plus to point A plus plus plus, etc. And we're running around in circles. And after a few years, we really haven't grown. The location has changed. We've met a few new people, but our life is still the same. Now, by setting a goal from point A, like 20 years down the road, to point B, we get a different result. Starting at the same place we would have started, we now go to the next closest stepping stone to our guideline rather than the most convenient one. We see that it is the most sensible one because it keeps going in the direction of our goal. So there's the shortest path from point A to B. Once you know you want to get there, you'll know what steps to take. So they say that only 5% of the population actually sets goals. But that 5% of the population earns more money than the 95% of the population combined. So while some people are earning the basic minimum wage and maybe a little bit better than that, there are always a few people, about 5% of us apparently, that are earning hundreds or thousands times more money than the bottom feeders, the ones that are left with the paychecks rather than the compensation at the top. They're getting the residual pay at the bottom. Speaking of lists, lists are something you live on every day. The goal sets the long term. The list is a series of things that must be done in the now. Perhaps in the next 8-hour day, perhaps in the next 5 days work week, perhaps in the next 30-day period. But a list is a series of priorities. A goal is the long-term destination. And remember, having a destination or a goal is just a really good excuse to go on a journey. It's about taking the steps to get from where you're at today to where you really want to be tomorrow or 20 years from now or whatever you can imagine down the road. Setting goals is the compass that keeps our life focused in the direction that we want our life to go in. Lists keeps today focused. Lists keep the now moment focused. Dreams. Dreams are the big picture. Dreams include the sensation of the reward. How will it feel to have accomplished the goal? It's the dream that empowers us, that excites us. Without a dream, every day is just another activity to go through. But with a dream, every day is a day to take action. Complacency has no room in the life of a dreamer. Adventure, excitement, challenge, reward, these are the things that motivate a dreamer. I want something and I'm willing to go after it. I'm willing to do what it takes to accomplish, to have, or to be that which I really, really, really want to have or accomplish or to be. It's that sense of knowing. It's a sense of clarity. It's a sense of drive that comes from within, not from the help wanted ads, not from the glittery ads of the get-rich-quick schemes, and not necessarily the resorts and the glitter and the gold that is at the end of the rainbow. But it's more the sense of interior value that came from who we really are meant to be and who we really are capable of being. Self-discovery. We are greater than we think and greater than we know, and it's our time to go on the adventure to discover just what's inside of us. It starts with a dream. Your dream is as valid as anybody else's. Your dream is a starting point. Now, setting a goal to fulfill it, setting a goal to have that reward, starts with a list. What do you have to do today? What is it that you have to offer? What can you do to make life better for someone else with the things that you bring to the table? With that in mind, I'd like to invite you once again to pick up a copy of Artists Are Like Apple Trees, a guidebook for success in music, art, and theater. And you have the talent. So where is the money? As always, the money lies in providing a product or service. And the books are from Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and from the publisher at balboapress.com. So with that in mind, thanks for watching. I'm Jim Gardner.